Daily Horoscope Analysis for Gemini. June 8, 2025 Cosmic Overview. Welcome, Gemini. June 8, 2025 finds you in an intriguing cosmic position, with the sun still illuminating your sign nearly 3 weeks into Gemini season. This solar energy continues to highlight your personal goals, identity, and self-expression, making it an ideal time to pursue projects that showcase your unique talents. What makes today particularly special is a harmonious Mercury-Jupiter alignment that significantly enhances your already impressive communication abilities. Planetary influences, the sun in Gemini, casts its vitalizing rays directly on your sign, heightening your natural charisma and mental agility. You're likely feeling more energized and centered in your authentic self than you have in months. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a beneficial trine with expansive Jupiter today, creating a perfect storm of intellectual opportunity. This planetary conversation opens doors for meaningful exchanges, learning experiences, and possibly even favorable travel developments. Your mind is exceptionally sharp, and your words carry extra persuasive power. Venus, positioned in sensitive Cáncer, activates your second house of personal resources and values. This placement brings a nurturing, emotionally intuitive approach to financial matters. You might find yourself considering purchases that provide emotional security rather than just material satisfaction. Mars in diplomatic Libra energizes your fifth house of creativity, romance, and self-expression. This infuses your creative pursuits with extra passion and determination, while also heating up your romantic life with a blend of charm and assertiveness. The moon in philosophically minded Sagittarius creates an interesting opposition to your sun sign, illuminating your relationship sector. This brings emotional awareness to your interactions with others, particularly highlighting the balance between your need for intellectual stimulation and your partner's desire for broader meaning. Saturn continues its disciplining journey through intuitive Pisces, creating structured challenges in your 10th house of career and public reputation. This asks you to bring solid form to your professional dreams and ambitions, potentially through learning experiences that test your commitment. Uranus brings its revolutionary energy to your 12th house of the subconscious and spiritual matters, potentially triggering unexpected insights or revelations about your inner life that you hadn't previously acknowledged. Neptune in pioneering Aries influences your 11th house of friendships and community, potentially idealizing group connections while also inspiring visionary collaborative projects. Pluto, having recently entered innovative Aquarius, is slowly but profoundly transforming your 9th house of higher learning, belief systems, and expansion. This may manifest as deep changes in your philosophical outlook or educational pursuits. Areas of life affected: 1. Personal energy and identity, with the sun illuminating your sign. Your natural Gemini traits are enhanced and celebrated today. Your intellectual curiosity, adaptability, and communicative abilities are functioning at peak levels. This is an excellent day to pursue activities that showcase these strengths, whether through writing, speaking, teaching, or simply engaging in stimulating conversations. The Mercury-Jupiter aspect amplifies your mental faculties even further, potentially bringing moments of genuine insight or understanding that help you better define your personal path. Some Geminis may experience a significant aha moment regarding their identity or purpose today. 2. Communication and learning. The Mercury-Jupiter trine makes this an exceptional day for all forms of communication. If you've been hesitant to have an important conversation, pitch an idea, or submit a proposal, today's astrology provides cosmic support for these endeavors. Your ability to articulate complex ideas in accessible, engaging ways is heightened. This planetary aspect also favors learning pursuits. Whether formal education, independent study, or simply satisfying your curiosity about a new topic, your mind is particularly receptive to new information today. Connections between seemingly unrelated concepts may become suddenly clear, offering fresh perspectives. 3. Relationships and social dynamics. The Sagittarius moon illuminating your partnership sector brings emotional awareness to your significant relationships. You may find yourself more attuned to the emotional needs and philosophical perspectives of partners, friends, and close colleagues. This creates an opportunity for meaningful dialogue that bridges intellectual understanding with emotional connection. For single Geminis, Mars in your romance sector increases your charisma and may attract potential partners who appreciate both your wit and your passion. For those in committed relationships, this energy can reignite the intellectual spark that likely drew you together initially. 4. Career and professional life. Saturn's influence in your career sector continues to emphasize the importance of structure, discipline, and professional integrity. Today's energy may highlight areas where additional training, certification, or expertise could advance your professional goals. Some Geminis might receive recognition for sustained efforts or face important tests of their professional abilities. The Mercury-Jupiter trine supports professional communication, making this an excellent day for interviews, important meetings, or presentations. Your ability to think on your feet while maintaining coherent structure in your ideas impresses those in positions of authority. 5. Finances and material resources. Venus in your second house of finances brings favorable energy to money matters, though the Cáncer influence suggests your financial decisions may be more emotionally driven than usual. You might feel drawn to investments that provide not just material returns, but emotional security as well. Today could bring unexpected financial opportunities through communication-related ventures or creative projects that leverage your natural Gemini talents. Keep an eye out for situations where your way with words could literally pay dividends. 6. Creativity and self-expression. With Mars energizing your fifth house of creativity, artistic pursuits receive a significant boost. This is an excellent day for making progress on creative projects, particularly those involving writing, speaking, or any form of communication. The energy supports both the creative spark of inspiration and the determination needed to bring ideas to fruition. This planetary placement also enhances your natural Gemini playfulness and wit. Social situations allow you to shine through humor, storytelling, and engaging conversation. Your charm is particularly magnetic today. 7. Health and well-being. With so much mental stimulation in your chart today, balancing intellectual activity with physical movement becomes essential for well-being. Activities that engage both mind and body, like walking while listening to informative podcasts or taking a dance class that requires mental focus and physical coordination, are particularly beneficial. The Gemini-ruled areas of the body's shoulders, arms, hands, lungs, and nervous system may require extra attention today. Breathing exercises, hand stretches, or shoulder rolls can help release tension that might accumulate from mental overactivity. 8. Spiritual growth and philosophy. Pluto's transformation of your ninth house suggests deeper questions about meaning, purpose, and belief systems may surface today. The opposition between the sun in your rational, curious sign and the moon in philosophical Sagittarius creates a productive tension between gathering information and synthesizing it into a coherent worldview. This is an excellent day for journaling insights, discussing philosophical questions with like-minded individuals, or exploring texts and teachings that expand your understanding of life's bigger questions. Guidance for the day 1. Leverage your communication superpower. Today's Mercury-Jupiter aspect particularly favors your natural communication abilities. Important conversations, negotiations, or presentations scheduled today have an excellent chance of success. Don't hold back from expressing your ideas. They're likely to be well-received and impactful. 2. Balance information gathering with synthesis. Your Gemini tendency to collect facts and ideas is heightened today, but the Sagittarius moon reminds you to also step back and see the bigger picture. After absorbing new information, take time to integrate it into your broader understanding. 3. Practice mindful decision-making with Venus in emotional Cancer, influencing your resource sector. Financial decisions might be driven more by feeling than logic today. Before making significant purchases or investments, take a moment to distinguish between emotional wants and practical needs. 4. Nurture both connections and independence. The planetary emphasis on your partnership sector, balanced with the sun in your sign, highlights the classic Gemini need for both meaningful connection and personal freedom. Consciously create space for both deep engagement with others and time to pursue your individual interests. 5. Channel mental energy. Productively, your mind is particularly active today. If you find yourself overthinking or experiencing mental restlessness, redirect that energy into creative writing, problem solving, or learning something new rather than allowing it to manifest as worry or anxiety. 6. Honor your versatility while maintaining focus. Your Gemini adaptability is an asset that allows you to navigate complex situations with ease. However, with Saturn's influence, remember the importance of follow-through. Choose a few priorities rather than attempting to pursue every interesting possibility that arises. 7. Trust your intellectual intuition. With the beneficial Mercury-Jupiter aspect, your intellectual hunches are particularly accurate today. If an idea or solution suddenly comes to mind, give it serious consideration. It may contain valuable insight that your conscious mind hasn't fully processed yet. Lucky elements colors. Yellow, silver, and light blue will enhance your natural energy today. Numbers 3, 5, and 17 carry particularly positive vibrations for you. Best time for important activities. The morning hours between 9 a.m. and noon, when Mercury's influence is strongest. Lucky location. Libraries, cafes, or bookstores where ideas flow freely. Beneficial activity. Writing, public speaking, or intellectual discussions. Crystal alignment. Clear quartz for mental clarity, and blue lace agate for articulate communication. Final reflection. June 8, 2025, offers you, dear Gemini, a day of intellectual brilliance, enhanced communication, and personal insight. The planetary alignments support your natural talents while encouraging growth in areas where you typically face challenges. By embracing both the opportunities and lessons presented today, you position yourself to make meaningful progress on your personal journey. This is a day to celebrate your Gemini gifts of adaptability, curiosity, and expressiveness, while working consciously with the cosmic energies that invite you to add depth and commitment to these natural tendencies. Trust your intellectual instincts today. They're especially sharp and attuned to the possibilities all around you. The universe supports your quest for knowledge and connection, asking only that you remain true to your authentic self while embracing the growth that comes from meaningful exchange with others. On June 8, 2025, Gemini finds itself at a fascinating celestial crossroads. The sun continues its journey through your sign at approximately 18 degrees Gemini, flooding your first house with vitality and personal presence. This position amplifies your natural communicative abilities and curiosity while spotlighting your identity. With the sun in your sign, you're experiencing a personal new year of sorts, with clarity and confidence about your path forward. The solar energy illuminates your dual nature in a harmonious way, allowing you to reconcile opposing viewpoints within yourself. Mercury, your ruling planet, positions itself at approximately 25 degrees Cancer on this date, activating your second house of resources, values, and personal finances. This placement creates an interesting dynamic where your thoughts and communications are focused on security matters rather than your typical variety-seeking behaviors. You may find yourself thinking more about long-term stability while expressing your ideas with greater emotional intelligence. Mercury in Cancer lends a protective quality to your thought processes, helping you defend your resources and nurture your talents. Venus graces the early degrees of Leo on this day, illuminating your third house of communication, short trips, and siblings. This placement creates a beautiful opportunity for charming expression and harmonious exchanges in your immediate environment. Your words carry extra warmth and magnetism today, making it an excellent time for important conversations, presentations, or creative writing. Venus in this position also enhances relationships with neighbors and siblings, possibly bringing pleasant news or opportunities through these connections. Mars occupies the late degrees of Taurus in your 12th house of the unconscious, secrets, and hidden matters. This creates an interesting undercurrent of determination behind the scenes in your life. You may be working diligently on something you're not yet ready to reveal, or processing deep-seated emotions that require careful handling. This Mars position suggests powerful subconscious drives influencing your actions today, possibly creating tension between what you consciously want and what you're unconsciously driven toward. Jupiter, having recently entered Virgo, activates your 4th house of home, family, and emotional foundations. This beneficial giant brings expansion and opportunity to domestic matters, potentially signaling a period of growth related to your living situation or family dynamics. You might feel an increased desire to improve your home environment or strengthen family bonds. Jupiter in this practical Earth sign helps ground your naturally airy nature, providing stability that supports your intellectual pursuits. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your 10th house of career and public reputation. This placement brings structure and serious focus to your professional life, though not without challenges. You may feel increased responsibility or scrutiny in your career, pushing you to define and refine your long-term ambitions. Saturn in this position asks you to bring discipline to your dreams and to create tangible results from your visionary ideas. The tension between this placement and your Gemini sun creates a productive friction between your adaptable nature and the need for consistency. Uranus in Gemini forms a conjunction with your sun's sign, intensifying your already electric Gemini energy. This revolutionary planet brings unexpected developments and insights, particularly regarding your sense of identity and self-expression. You may feel more experimental and rebellious than usual, with sudden breakthroughs in how you present yourself to the world. This conjunction can be simultaneously exhilarating and destabilizing, so balance innovation with some grounding practices. Neptune in Aries occupies your 11th house of friendships, groups, and long-term goals. This placement brings both inspiration and potential confusion to your social circle. Your intuition about collective movements and social dynamics is heightened, but so is your susceptibility to idealism regarding friendship. Pay attention to dreams or impressions about your place in various communities, as Neptune may be revealing subtle truths about where you truly belong. Pluto, having retrograded back into late Capricorn, sits in your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimate bonds. This creates a powerful undercurrent of evolution in your financial partnerships and closest relationships. Old power dynamics may resurface for final resolution before Pluto moves permanently into Aquarius. This position suggests that transformational processes regarding trust and vulnerability are being revisited, particularly in how you merge your resources and energies with others. The moon on this day transits through Scorpio in your 6th house of daily routines, health, and service. This creates an emotionally intense atmosphere around your work environment and wellness practices. You may feel more driven to uncover problems in your daily systems or to transform your approach to self-care. The Scorpio moon brings psychological depth to mundane matters, helping you see beyond the surface of habitual behaviors to understand their deeper purpose or dysfunction. The North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra create an axis across your 11th and 5th houses, highlighting tension between group collaboration and personal creative expression. This nodal placement encourages growth through pioneering new social connections while releasing dependence on approval from others regarding your creative projects. For Gemini, this nodal axis supports your natural networking abilities while challenging you to be more authentic rather than just pleasing in your self-expression. The overall planetary picture for Gemini on June 8, 2025, shows a fascinating mix of energies. Your personal presence is strong with the sun in your sign, yet many planets activate houses related to resources, communication, and behind-the-scenes work. The concentration of planets in water and earth signs provides necessary balance to your air element, helping ground your ideas into practical reality. Pay particular attention to the Mercury-Venus sextile forming between your second and third houses, as this creates a harmonious flow between value-based thinking and expressive communication. An excellent day for negotiations or presentations that require both emotional intelligence and charm. Gemini, your ruling planet Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter on June 8, 2025, creating an exceptional day for all forms of communication and self-expression. Your natural eloquence is amplified tenfold today, making this an ideal time to pitch ideas, engage in meaningful conversations, or express thoughts you've been hesitant to share. Words seem to flow effortlessly from your mind to your tongue, with unusual clarity and persuasiveness. This Mercury-Jupiter aspect brings not just quantity but quality to your communications. People aren't just hearing you today, they're understanding your deeper meanings and intentions. For those of you working in media, writing, teaching, or sales, expect breakthrough moments where complex concepts suddenly become simple to convey. Social media posts and digital communications carry extra weight and reach today, potentially connecting you with audiences far beyond your usual sphere. The morning hours between 8 a.m. and noon are particularly potent for important conversations or presentations, as the moon in Libra enhances your diplomatic abilities and charm. Notice how your mind makes rapid connections between seemingly unrelated topics. This is Jupiter expanding Mercury's already nimble qualities in your sign. This isn't just about external communication, though. Your internal dialogue also benefits from this clarity, helping you sort through personal matters that have felt confusing recently. Journaling today could yield profound insights. While Venus in Cáncer adds emotional depth to your expressions, be mindful that this sensitivity could occasionally overwhelm your logical Gemini framework. Balance heart and head in your communications. An unexpected message or call around 3 p.m. could open doors to new opportunities related to education, publishing, or international connections. Pay attention to synchronicities in communication, repeated numbers, overheard conversations that seem meant for you, or messages that arrive at meaningful moments. These aren't coincidences, but cosmic signposts. With Saturn forming a square to your communication sector, be careful about making promises you can't keep. Your words carry extra weight today, and commitments made now may have long-term implications. This is also an excellent day to repair any miscommunications from the past few weeks. Approach difficult conversations with confidence. You'll find the perfect words to express yourself without causing unnecessary friction. Creative expression particularly benefits from today's aspects, whether writing, art, music, or any form of storytelling. If you've been experiencing writer's block or creative stagnation, today's energy breaks through those barriers. Notice how your signature wit and cleverness are enhanced, making you the life of any conversation. Group discussions and team brainstorming sessions are especially productive under this influence. Your ability to synthesize various viewpoints into coherent ideas serves everyone involved. For Geminis in relationships, heartfelt conversations could deepen bonds significantly today. Single Geminis might find that authentic self-expression attracts potential partners who appreciate your true nature. Digital platforms serve you well today. Podcasts, videos, emails, and texts all carry your unique energy effectively. Consider recording ideas that come through now for future development. Your voice, both literal and figurative, carries unusual power and resonance today. Trust the insights that emerge in conversation, as your intuition is seamlessly integrated with your analytical mind under these aspects. This alignment between heart, mind, and expression doesn't happen often. Make the most of this cosmic gift. June 8, 2025 presents Gemini with a fascinating financial landscape as Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a productive trine with Jupiter in your income sector. This planetary alignment opens unexpected doors for monetary gain, particularly through communication-based ventures and intellectual property. With Mercury's influence enhanced, your natural gift for networking becomes your greatest financial asset today. A conversation initiated this morning could lead to a profitable opportunity by mid-afternoon. The sun continuing its journey through your sign amplifies your personal power and ability to attract resources through sheer charisma and mental agility. Venus, positioned in your second house of personal finances, creates favorable conditions for negotiations, especially when discussing rates, salaries, or investment opportunities. You'll find people are more receptive to your financial proposals today than usual. There's a distinct possibility of receiving news about a delayed payment or forgotten investment that suddenly materializes. The morning hours between 9 a.m. and noon offer the most favorable window for signing contracts or making important money moves, as the moon in Libra creates harmonious aspects with your financial houses. This balanced lunar energy helps you make rational decisions rather than emotional ones when it comes to spending or investing. Jupiter's benevolent influence suggests that collaborative ventures hold particular promise today. Consider pooling resources with a trusted partner or exploring shared investment opportunities. However, be mindful of Neptune's square to your ruling planet, which could cloud judgment or create overly optimistic financial projections. Double-check the details before committing funds to any venture that seems too good to be true. The digital realm offers particularly strong financial potential. Today, cryptocurrency fluctuations, online marketplaces, or remote work opportunities align well with the current cosmic energy, supporting Gemini's financial sector. An unexpected message or call around 3 p.m. could contain valuable financial information. Keep communications channels open throughout the day. Someone from your past may resurface with an interesting proposition that merges their resources with your intellectual capital. The 8th house activation suggests potential gains through partnerships, shared resources, or even inheritance matters. For employed Geminis, this is an excellent day to approach supervisors about compensation reviews or bonus structures. Your articulate nature is heightened, allowing you to make compelling cases for your financial worth. Entrepreneurs will find new subscribers. Clients or customers are more receptive to sales pitches, especially those delivered through written or recorded content. The evening hours bring a subtle shift as the moon moves toward a square with Saturn, suggesting you should finalize any financial decisions before dinner time. Delaying significant money moves until tomorrow could result in increased restrictions or obstacles. A smart financial strategy today involves diversification, spreading resources across multiple channels rather than placing all hopes on a single outcome. The Venus-Jupiter sextile that influences the day favors luxury investments that appreciate over time rather than depreciate. Consider quality over quantity in purchases. Mercury's position also heightens your ability to spot inconsistencies in financial documents or proposals. Trust your instincts if something doesn't add up in the numbers. Self-employed Geminis will benefit from revisiting abandoned project ideas that could now find funding or support. The day's energy particularly supports income from teaching, writing, speaking, consulting, or advisory roles. Your knowledge has significant monetary value now. Overall, June 8 offers Gemini natives exceptional financial potential, particularly when you leverage your communicative abilities and intellectual strengths. Remain flexible about potential income sources rather than fixating on a single channel, as diversity in revenue streams aligns perfectly with your dual-natured sign energy. The financial breakthrough you've been waiting for may arrive in an unexpected package today. Stay alert, responsive, and ready to capitalize on fleeting opportunities. June 8, 2025 presents Gemini with several distinctly fortunate areas worth focusing on as the sun continues its journey through your sign. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to Jupiter in Libra, your natural communicative abilities are significantly enhanced today, creating fertile ground for intellectual and social advancement. This planetary alignment opens doors in several key areas of your life. Your words carry exceptional persuasive power today, making this an ideal time to pitch ideas, present proposals, or initiate important conversations about future collaborations. The Mercury-Jupiter trine expands your mental horizons, enhancing your ability to see connections between seemingly unrelated concepts. This makes it a particularly fortunate day for creative problem-solving, writing projects, or any endeavor requiring innovative thinking. Your third house of communication receives beneficial aspects from Venus, suggesting that casual conversations could unexpectedly lead to valuable opportunities. Pay special attention to information shared during brief exchanges, as seemingly minor details might contain seeds for future prosperity. Technology-related pursuits are especially favored today. Whether you're learning a new digital skill, launching an online project, or connecting with others through virtual platforms, the cosmic energy supports technological innovation and digital communication. With the North Node activating your second house of finances and personal resources, unexpected financial opportunities may emerge through networking and knowledge sharing. Keep your options open and be willing to explore unconventional pathways to prosperity. Educational pursuits receive a powerful boost today. Whether formal or self-directed, learning activities undertaken now have excellent potential to yield long-term benefits. Consider enrolling in courses that enhance your marketable skills or deepen your knowledge in areas of personal interest. Short distances travel is another fortunate area today. Trips within your local environment may lead to meaningful encounters or discoveries. Even a simple change of scenery could inspire fresh perspectives that prove valuable in the coming weeks. The moon in Aquarius aligns favorably with your social 11th house, making group activities particularly rewarding. Collaborative projects initiated today have strong potential for success, especially those involving innovative concepts or humanitarian causes. Your natural Gemini curiosity is magnified today, turning casual interests into potential pathways for growth. Following intellectual fascinations could lead to unexpected opportunities for personal or professional advancement. With Saturn forming a supportive sextile to your sun sign, efforts toward skill mastery and professional development receive cosmic support. The work you put in today toward refining your expertise will likely yield significant dividends in the future. The Neptune influence in Aries activates your house of aspirations and social networks, creating fortunate conditions for connecting with individuals who share your ideals and can help manifest your visions. Spontaneous gatherings or impromptu virtual meetups could introduce you to people who will play important roles in your future endeavors. Creative expression is highly favored today, particularly writing, speaking, teaching, or any form of communication that allows you to articulate your unique perspective. Your words have exceptional power today to influence, inspire, and create lasting impact. Entrepreneurial ventures receive cosmic support, especially those involving communication, information exchange, or connecting people with needed resources. If you've been considering launching a side business or independent project, today's energy provides favorable conditions for taking initial steps. Your versatility and adaptability, quintessential Gemini traits, are your greatest assets today. The ability to pivot quickly and recognize opportunity in changing circumstances positions you to benefit from the day's dynamic energy. To maximize these fortunate areas, remain mentally flexible and open to unexpected developments. Your greatest opportunities today may arrive through channels you hadn't previously considered important. Trust your natural Gemini instincts for gathering and synthesizing information, as they'll guide you toward the day's most promising possibilities. The most fortunate Geminis today will be those who embrace variety rather than limiting themselves to a single focus. Sampling different experiences and remaining responsive to the day's evolving energy will position you to capture its most beneficial aspects. This is not a day to work in isolation. Your fortune expands through connection and communication with others, so prioritize collaboration over solitary pursuits whenever possible. Gemini, your social world comes alive on June 8th with Mercury forming a harmonious trine to Jupiter, creating an expansive energy perfect for connecting with others. This cosmic configuration opens doors to meaningful conversations and chance encounters that could prove significant in your journey. Your natural communicative abilities are especially enhanced today, making it an ideal time to express ideas that have been percolating in your mind. People are drawn to your intellectual energy and quick wit more than usual, creating opportunities for genuine connection. The moon in Leo highlights your third house of communication, adding a layer of charisma and warmth to your interactions. You'll find yourself being particularly persuasive and charming in group settings. Notice how people seem to gravitate toward you in social gatherings. This isn't coincidental, but rather a reflection of the magnetic energy you're emanating today. Old friends may reach out unexpectedly, bringing news or opportunities that align perfectly with your current path. These reconnections aren't random, but cosmically timed to support your growth. Social media platforms could serve as particularly fruitful grounds for connection today. A comment, share, or direct message might lead to an unexpectedly valuable exchange or opportunity. Pay attention to digital interactions that feel synchronistic. Professional networking takes on a special significance with Venus activating your career sector. Colleagues and industry contacts you engage with today could become instrumental allies in future collaborative projects. The conversations you initiate now may lay groundwork for partnerships that develop over the coming months. Community involvement brings unexpected rewards,